Hey, this is Kylie. I'm just doing a quick test. This is that prototype Puukko I did, and I can't sell it because there's gaps in the wood and all sorts because of just the rough wood I used. But I want to just do a quick test of the handle strength because the other thing was there's a little bit of gapping just up there. But I used a really good epoxy and everything, and this is just the mortise tang. And I just want to test how strong it is. It's tough wood, but it's also a laminated wood. 2 layers of lamination plus laminate onto the handle. It's a hard plastic for a old car seat. So I just want to shock test the handle. Is what we're doing here. That chopped in okay. And it's pretty hard plastic. I want to just try whacking down on it now. Just want to test this handle and see if it falls off under the impact. And I'm hitting straight on wood here. There's no steel on a full tang protecting it. Let's slap into here a bit. It's actually hurting my hand hitting that. Now, a little bit of a chop down here. You can't really see what I'm doing here, but I'll show you in a minute. Just about off. There we go. It's actually stuck inside. Let's try and see if I can get it out now. No. What I was doing was I cut that section of plastic out and it's stuck in the bottom there. And I just cut my fingernail on the plastic. That was daft. It must be a sharp bit sticking out. God, a piece of plastic went right up under my thumb just then. Made it bleed. Anyway, as you see, I was basically hitting on directly on the Quila window wood. There's no steel there that I was hammering on. See if I can focus in on that better. Just whacking in on that. Not much damage at all from that hammering. Handle's not showing any signs of coming loose. Let's just give it one more whack. Straight down on this bit here, on where the wood connects with the steel. So I'm going to basically just, so there's the blade cutting area, and I'm going to hit down on the wood. This will just give you an idea of how I'm testing the handle. See, I've sliced through that chunk of plastic right there. It's quite hard plastic. This bit here is rock hard. So I'll do one more downward impact on the back of the wood here. Now, if this epoxy was not good, and the wood was not good, or the bonding to the steel was bad, I think with all that hammering through here, this would have cracked or shattered off by now. It's just So you can see, hopefully, that cutting line. I just hammered it all the way through this extremely hard plastic. Pull it out there. Now let's go to macro focus. It's good to do these tests. It's the only way to really find out. And as I said, while the fit and finish of this little thing is ugly as heck, and while there's a bit of gapping in there, this handle's not coming off with that epoxy I'm using. It's an extra hard epoxy. You can see a little bit of hammer marks there, but basically that epoxy is supporting the queller and the wingay, and that's more abuse than you'd ever want to give a knife. And you don't hit wood handles like that normally, but it's tough wood. It's very, very, very dense, very strong with the queller, and that just shows you how strong it is, supported by the steel and everything. And that handle didn't fall off, and I did a lot of chopping. Now, let me find, just so you don't see that I won't run away with the knife, let's just stab through this plastic a little bit too while we're at it. Let's put you in focus a bit. Hopefully it's in focus. I'll hold it tight. Got to hit it pretty hard to go through that plastic. That's going in. Now, I'll leave that there so you don't see that I'm taking it away. And let's just test the edge, because on this knife I did an extra fine convex. I wanted it clean cutting. Now, let's test the edge after that. Beautiful. Is that in focus? After all that, through the plastic, it's nice and clean. Lovely. Leather. So, while I'm not going to sell this, I'm going to keep it as a work knife because it looks so monkey and mangy and useless. Beautiful knife, great quality. Quality is more important than looks when you're going to use a knife. It feels good, it works great, it's really tough. It's not going to let you down, as was just shown by that abuse. You can see there's the chunk of plastic that I cut out in there, wobbling through, and smacked it all the way down with a hammer through there. It's a tough blade, good steel. Thanks for watching.